Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do the my first time tag video, whatever, and it's not what you're thinking. Everyone knows it's not about sex. It's about just my first time doing, like your first time doing a whole bunch of these lists. They ask you what your first was of this, your first was of that, and you just answer. And it sounds like a lot of fun, so I wanted to do it. And I have my questions on this side of me, so I'm just gonna be looking over here for the questions, and I'm gonna get started. So my first YouTube video was a what's in my purse video, and it's still up, so go watch it. My first person you subscribed to on YouTube a long time ago, like probably 4 or 5 years ago, was Blair Juicy Star 07. I was absolutely in love with her. I would not subscribe to anyone else. I was like, she's the only one I'm gonna be subscribed to because she's just awesome. So yeah, that was my first person, and I'm still subscribed to her. She's still awesome. So my first Facebook profile picture. There's no way for me to include this, so I'm gonna skip that one. It was really, really ugly. I was like so young. It was probably 4 years ago. I still had my natural hair color, which is light brown, and I had braces and I didn't wear any makeup, and it was, oh my gosh, I looked so different. So yeah. Do you still talk to your first love? Was never in love, so no. What was your first alcoholic drink? Rum, and I only had a sip and I didn't like it, so. What was your first job? My first job was working at Sonic Drive-In as a car hop, and I might do a video on how my experience was there because it honestly wasn't that great. I only stayed there because I needed a job, and so yeah, not my favorite. Okay, what was your first car? It's the car that I drive now. It's a red Soccer Mom van. That's all I'm gonna say. Who was the first person to text you today? I don't really text people, and people don't really text me because I only have an iPod. I don't have a phone. So, no one today yet. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Well, it's 11 at night, so I don't remember. Probably my sister. She's the first person I talked to in the morning, so probably my sister. Who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was Mrs. Hunt, and I loved her. She was so awesome. She's the one who got me into loving school and everything like that. She's the one that made me love school a lot, so I love her. I don't know if she's still a teacher, but I love her. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I've never been on an airplane, so. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? My very, very first best friend, not including my sister, was this girl. I'm pretty sure her name was Brianna, in kindergarten, and no, we do not still talk. It was way too long ago. Where was your first sleepover? My grandma's house. I don't know, when I was younger, I had an obsession with sleeping over at my grandma's house. Nothing was special about her house. I just wanted to, I don't know, get out, probably. So it was, I think, my first sleepover. What was the first thing you did this morning? Probably pee. Isn't that what everyone does? Aside from that, I probably ate breakfast. What was your first concert you ever went to? Are they talking about a rock concert or a classical concert? Because I used to play violin for 8 years, so I always go to the concerts that the school had. So in 3rd grade, I was in a concert, so that was my first concert. First broken bone. None yet. Knock on wood. First piercing. My ears. Actually, funny story about my ears being pierced. My friend did it. She literally just took one of the earrings that I brought for her. She just stuck it right through. No numbing anything. I didn't cry either. I thought I was going to. Okay, first foreign country you've gone to. United States of America. Been here all my life. First movie you remember seeing. Probably some Russian cartoon because, yeah, probably some Russian cartoon. Either Ну Погоди or Gesha, the Gesha bird, I forget how it's called. Yeah, it was probably a Russian cartoon because Russian was my first language and I didn't know any English, so yeah, it was probably one of those. When was your first detention? In 8th grade. I didn't do my homework, so I got a detention. And My teacher was a demon, so. Who was your first roommate? Never had one. If you had one wish, what would it be? That's a hard one. I would probably wish for a forever happy life. I don't know. What was the first sport you were involved in? Never played a sport. Not really about that. What is the first thing you do when you get home from where? I'm at home all the time, so if I was at work and I like came home, normally the first thing I do is probably put on some comfy clothes. When was your first kiss? This is actually kind of, I didn't really like the guy, but the kiss itself was pretty cute. I was 16. We went to this park and there was this like river and like the view was amazing. It was so pretty and we were just on this bench and we were just talking and we were holding hands and then I like totally wasn't expecting it, but we're like right when I turned around he like kissed me and I was like, oh, that's how it feels like. I like it. But yeah, that was it. So that's all for my first times. I guess I have nothing else to say, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye!